Phineus was a figure from Greek mythology who was punished by Zeus for a heinous crime committed against his own sons. The story of Phineus's punishment is a tragic one, involving a choice between two terrible fates and the eventual intervention of the scorned god Helios. According to the scholia on the Odyssey, Phineus had his sons killed by their stepmother. When Zeus learned of this horrific crime, he decided that Phineus should be punished. However, rather than simply impose a punishment upon Phineus, Zeus gave him a choice. He asked Phineus if he would prefer to die or lose his sight as punishment for his unspeakable actions. Phineus, perhaps feeling a deep sense of guilt and remorse for what he had done, chose the latter option. He declared that he would rather never see the sun than die. It was a choice that would have far-reaching consequences for Phineus, as well as for the gods and other figures in Greek mythology. Upon hearing Phineus's decision, Zeus granted his wish and inflicted blindness upon him. But the story does not end there. It was not only Zeus who had an interest in Phineus's punishment. Helios, the god of the sun, also had a stake in the matter. Helios, who had been scorned by Phineus's choice to never see the sun again, took matters into his own hands. He sent the Harpies, winged creatures with the faces of women and the bodies of birds, to torment Phineus. The Harpies would swoop down upon Phineus's food, defiling it and making it inedible. They would also torture Phineus, causing him great suffering and misery. For Phineus, the consequences of his choice were severe. He was not only blind, but also tormented by the relentless Harpies. His punishment was a reminder of the consequences of his actions and the weight of his guilt. It was a fate that he would have to endure for a long time, as there seemed to be no end in sight for his suffering. The story of Phineus's punishment is a tragic one, filled with sorrow and despair. It serves as a reminder of the power of the gods and the consequences of defying them. It also highlights the complexities of human nature, as Phineus's choice reflects the depth of his remorse and the extent of his guilt. In the end, Phineus's punishment was a testament to the harshness of Greek mythology and the unforgiving nature of the gods. It was a reminder that even the most powerful figures in Greek mythology were not immune to the consequences of their actions. And for Phineus, it was a punishment that would haunt him for the rest of his days.